Daizy Chepkirui is a woman scared. She's also a very determined lady, determined to protect herself. This is why her decision to file a case in court and battle it out with her former employer was not a tough decision to make.
Nilikuwa naomba waangalie vile ilikuwa vizuri na waniandikie the right barua ile ya kusema wewe ulifanya makosa fulani. Mimi sioni makosa yangu mahali kwa sababu ya kuambia mtu apange laini or kwa sababu ya kuscreen mheshimiwa, because that is hiyo ni process ile ya kawaida ya kila mtu.
Daizy has sued the Kenya Airports Authority for damages amounting to 22.4 million shillings. In her application before the Nyeri High Court, she notes that she was wrongfully dismissed and was suspended for alleged gross misconduct despite giving an explanation. She also claims unfair termination. She insists that her shift early morning of April 6, 2017 was going to end well. What she did not know was that the rain was not going to be her only bad encounter that day.
Waliniambia ni kwamba nilifanya yeye akapanga laini na yeye ni mkubwa, hangestahili kupanga laini. Kwa security process ya airport hakuna mahali yeye anapia kama abiria yule wa kupatiwa priority. Sasa venye alikuwa kwa laini ya abiria wakipiga makelele, mimi nikawaambia tafadhali nyinyi tu mpange laini, nitawasaidia jumuko kwa laini. Yeye akacomplain akasema yeye ameambiwa apange laini, and that is why niliandikiwa ya kwamba hiyo ni integrity issue. Nilimwambia apange laini.
That phone call was to his cabinet colleague James Masharia, to whom he complained about being mistreated by a junior officer and being embarrassed in public. The Transport CS, in a telephone interview with NTV, acknowledges receiving a call from his cabinet colleague, but says all he could do was alert the KAA officials, who investigated the matter and concluded that this was the third such incident that involved the said official.
So I told the lady to kindly go back and get me the conveyance gate pass, because it is a mandatory requirement. So the lady really insulted us and my colleagues. So we didn't take it lightly. So we told her, we are sorry, we are going to return the laptop until you bring us the conveyance gate pass, because the laptop belongs to the airline and it must have a letter showing that you are so and so and you're supposed to exit with this. So the lady was so angry, and when I called this my acting airport manager now.
Despite the Kenya Airports Authority website clearly giving instructions to those passengers departing to various destinations that they should be able to interact with the KAA ground staff available to facilitate passengers through boarding procedures, Fred Matiangi on the 6th of April expected it to be a matter of you should know people.
By any standard, should not expect preferential treatment from our members when such treatment is not included in any written law. Then our members are not required, or there is no obligation on our members at JKIA or at any other airport, to memorize and remember the faces of all the who is who in this country.
The Kenya Aviation Workers Union says that in the last 2 months, almost 10 KAA workers have been sacked under similar circumstances, and they are giving the authority an ultimatum that they might force their union members to go on strike if the matter is not urgently addressed. For Daizy, she has her hope in the judicial system, which she says is her last resort to get justice and find a financial base that will secure the future of her child, who now depends on Daizy's sister for basic needs. Leila Mohammed, NTV.